Since Hollywood never lies and is always right, if you put a bottle on the end of your gun, will it make it less loud? So does it silence it at all? We're gonna find that out right now. The gun that we've chosen for this very, very sophisticated idea we're about to do here is a Sig Sauer P320 X5. I think that's what it is, P320 X5 Legion, something like that. That's the gun. Let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, so I just opened, I don't even know what I chose. I grab it like right at Walmart. Vitamin water. Man, that's actually expensive stuff. Why'd I choose the expensive stuff? Let's make sure it's all out of here. And we are, of course, going to triple check that this gun is empty before we start doing anything there. So, gotta see because of the sun glare. Okay, we have a safe and empty gun. Okay, so let's figure out how are we gonna do this. Put our gun there. You can see this has been well thought out and highly sophisticated. We have our bottle there. But you know what I think we're gonna do? I think we may choose a different gun, but that's not gonna work either. Where's my threaded barrel gun? This is my Walther PPQ, has a threaded barrel, so we can do that. That is what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is a Walther PPQ. I love Walthers, great guns, awesome triggers. So let me do this so I don't get everything totally messed up. Okay, now we gotta check this Walther, make sure this Walther is unloaded. Okay, our Walther's unloaded. All right, now back to our fancy table. Got our duct tape. I'm gonna put it there. Look at that. And of course we're gonna have to completely muck up the sights so you do not see. So I'm not even gonna be able to see my front sight. That's okay. We do it for the children. All right, get a little more duct tape. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Man, it doesn't get any more fancy and sophisticated than that, except it's crooked, it's going up, always goes to the left. Okay, so there you go. Is it gonna make a difference? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shoot this once with it on, and then I'm gonna shoot it again with it off, and we're gonna use our our spidey senses to see the difference. Now that I pulled a gun from a different location, now I've got a bunch of my guns here. All right, and let's see, what ammo do we wanna use? I've got 2 rounds of Federal American Eagle. Okay, there we go. This isn't John Wick or whatever movie. You know, I've never seen the John Wick movies, believe it or not. Oh, and shoot, now I'm not gonna be able to rack the slugs that I have around in the chamber. Well, looks like we're gonna have to start over, but keep filming. This is gonna be fun. Okay, now, look at all that gunk. Do you see what I go through for you? Do you see the sacrifices? I'm talking to you, dear. All right, make sure we're not anywhere near the, okay. Now, we have a lot of duct tape. We have, that doesn't look official. I don't know what is. Hey, we have a loaded gun because actually we remembered to rack it this time and we're ready to rock and roll. So what we're gonna shoot at is, you see that green bottle over there? We're gonna shoot at that green bottle and see what happens. We're also listening and see if we hear it any less silent. And as I get ready to shoot here, of course I just remembered I don't have a front sight. So I'm just shooting the target since I can't use my front sight at all. And this is blocking it. So we're just gonna aim at the dead center of this blue target, and here we go. Well, that obviously didn't last long. Or of course, because it's on the slide and of course it recoils, it flew right off. So now, well, we already shot the other one without it, but still, I wanna pop in more ammo. I'm gonna do 2 shots without our crappily taped bottle to there. So here we go, coming out. Here we go. And now I see duct tape on my front sight, dagnabbit. All right. Of course, as comes as no surprise, don't do that. That doesn't make it any less silence. It doesn't work. Of course, don't do anything illegal, follow all state laws, yada, 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 yada. But I guess Hollywood has been lying to us all this time. As for me, when it comes to my guns, I don't really use suppressors on them. When I'm training, I always use ear protection. But in real life, if your alarm goes off at 3 a.m., you're not gonna remember to put on hearing protection. Don't worry about it. You're gonna have auditory exclusion. If you had to fire your gun, it's not the end of the world. It's not like you're gonna be deaf or anything. So it's not that big of a deal when people tell me all the time, like,
hey, do you have hearing protection on your nightstand?
No, I don't. My alarm goes off, I open my rapid access safe, I grab my gun, and I go to take care of business. I'm not wasting any precious time putting on hearing protection when I know it doesn't matter in the scheme of things. If you did it every day, it would matter, but once in a blue moon, it don't matter. I am former CIA officer Jason Hanson. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. God bless you, God bless your family, and please keep yourself safe.